What's going on, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Parky, and today I'm going to answer a very simple question for you. Is Grim Dawn worth playing in 2020? Now, I feel a solid way to tackle this question is we're going to start off on one hand. I'm going to go over all the details that was in the recent live stream, just I think it was a week or two ago here in February, maybe just a few days. I'll have to double check. But there was a recent live stream about the developers talking about the future of Grim Dawn here in 2020. They gave some details over the next patch and even said there's going to be a patch after that as well. So we're going to start off talking about the future of Grim Dawn, and then we're going to kind of back things up. And then I want to go in details just about the current player base, talk about how many people are playing Grim Dawn, maybe talk about some of the mods that are going to be going on. And then lastly, I'm going to wrap the video up just talking about some of the game features, some of the system mechanics, loot, just things in the game right now, why you should play. And then also just want to give my own personal experience and opinions on the whole thing. If you want a quick answer to the question, if you don't want to watch this whole video and you just want to know right now if Grim Dawn is worth playing in 2020, yes it is. You should buy Grim Dawn. It is worth playing. But let's get into the video.
Help me help you.
All right, let's dive right into this. So let's give a quick summary over what the Grim Dawn devs spoke about in the recent live stream. They talked about patch 1.1.6 and the features that are going to be added. And I'm just going to quickly just fire these off. Some things that are going to be here in patch 1.1.6 is going to consist of they're adding 10 new items. It's a mixture of armor and weapons. So they're adding that right there. They're adding in this new feature called monster totems. And what it is, if I remember correctly, I think there's supposed to be about 40 or so different ones that are going to spawn randomly all throughout the world. And you're just going to find those doing your dungeons or just exploring the open world themselves. And he did say whenever you find these monster totems, you're going to get a higher chance of getting these 10 new items that they're adding in. But doing these monster totems, it's not necessary to find the new items. They will drop from any source in the game. So essentially, the way the monster totems do work is it just consists of you clicking on the totem, activating it basically. It's going to spawn a bunch of bad guys, kill them down, get the loot, get some recipes. It says here in my notes it drops hella loot. And I do remember it dropping a ton of loot. Another change they are doing that I'm pretty excited about, they're doing some adjustments to pet itemization, and they're adding some buffs to the Hellhound, which is just one of the pets in the game, and it's actually a pet that I use. My current build, it kind of does revolve around pets a little bit, so I am happy to hear that they're going to do some reworks to how the pet builds work. That's really exciting stuff. There's a bridge over in this area of the game called Twin Falls, right? And they're saying that that bridge is now going to lead to a new area. So the developer did confirm that the bridge over in Twin Falls is going to lead to a new area. He said there's going to be new content for us to explore over there, kill some monsters, get some loot. So that's always exciting, man. They're just giving us a new free area to explore, to go check out. I'm definitely going to jump over there and take a look whenever that is available. He said they're going to be adding some new levels to Shattered Realms, and he just briefly said there's going to be a patch 1.1.7. He didn't really give a lot past that, but you know, our boy here did drop the ball and say that there is going to be a 1.1.7, which is exciting. Cool, so now let's go ahead and move on to the current player base of Grim Dawn. Now, in my experience, I've met some great people playing this game. I've met them just playing the game online. I've met most of them through streaming on Twitch. I've had a lot of really cool people come by my stream. Speaking of, do check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/Parky the Pancake 1337. I will leave links to that down below. But yeah, so I did meet a lot of cool people playing this game, and I've even joined up with games with them. They've ran me through stuff. They helped me through some things, and I helped them. The community for Grim Dawn is phenomenal. Now, you may be asking yourself, oh, well, what's the current player count, Parky? What's the player count? Well, at the time of recording this video, current active player count based off Steam charts within the last 7 days is 5,559 players with a 24-hour peak of almost 14,000 players. So there's definitely people playing this game. And whenever you break the chart down to previous 6 months, you will see that this game is on a steady increase of players. There's more and more people coming in this game. Which, hey, the numbers don't lie. People like this game. This game is good. So yeah, if you are just a solely online player, you're not really interested in playing by yourself, you won't have any issues of finding people online to play with. Or hey, homeboy Parky here is always happy to play with you. Mod support for this game is unreal. There's all kinds of mods for Grim Dawn. We got UI mods. We have Warhammer 40k mods. I know there's Diablo mods. You have mods to just increase the graphics. There's mods to give you additional stash space, just to name a few. And even the ones listed right here, they are not all of them. You can go to, what is this one? ModDB. Or you can even go over here to Nexus Mods, right? Nexus Mods has even more you can pick from. So this game is heavily modded, which is great. It gives you a ton of new content. It lets you tweak the game however you want. And this is just one of the many great things about Grim Dawn if you're into modding. Now let's talk about the classes in this game. This game comes with 6 classes, while the expansion packs will grant 3 additional classes, bringing it up to 9 different classes. Wow. Now, after you gain your first level, once you get loaded up into the game, that's when it lets you pick the class you want to be right off the bat, right? Then as soon as you hit level 10, that's whenever you get to pick your second class to mix with your primary. Now, in my experience, this system is amazing. I currently main a shaman as my main class. I have an occultist as my second class. So basically, I'm a lightning god with minions that are lethal. While I have a second character that's a soldier / necromancer mix, making him a death knight. The system is super fun and it promotes a lot of experimentation. I freaking love it. The picture I have up on screen right now does have all 9 classes listed up top, while down below you can see the combos of all the classes, because whenever you do mix 2 classes, it does give the class a brand new name, which is pretty sweet. The world of Grim Dawn is massive. This is a world map of Grim Dawn, along with showing the expansion pack areas. Yeah, this is practically one massive world. You only get loading screens whenever you have to fast travel, or whenever you enter dungeons, or whenever you fast travel to places such as the Corvan Basin. I really hope I'm saying that right, but this is the expansion area. And fear not, I know it doesn't look as big as the world, but whenever you click these portals, here, I'll just click one. Whenever you click one, right? Yeah, you get some area. Yeah, so it's definitely more than meets the eye there, right? So I will say this game is massive, so plan to sink all the hours into this great game. Not a lot, all the hours. You'll find mega bosses all scattered throughout the world, and they are these massive creatures or almost godlike monsters to fight, and they're hidden all throughout, which is really cool. And I've stumbled upon maybe like 4 or 5 different ones. Kind of ashamed to say it, but I haven't been able to kill one yet. They're pretty tough. Along with this, you'll also find random quests littered all throughout the world. So you'll just find people who need saving, fires that need to be put out, cats stuck in trees, things like that. It's pretty freaking cool. The loot in this game is rewarding enough. In my personal experience, it is good, but for me at least, I don't find new gear pieces very often, or as much as I would like. I feel like for this aspect, your mileage may vary, but it'll take me days just to find new gear, whether it be a new weapon, chest piece, shoulders, you name it. And I'm only level 52, so I'm definitely not at endgame yet. However, I do love the visual look of the gear, and I'll leave some cool set pieces and all that, right above this, so you can check it out. But Parky, what is the end game for Grim Dawn like? Well, my friend, I am glad you asked. First thing you could do is skeleton key dungeons. They're roguelike dungeons. All you do is craft a skeleton key, then find the entrance for that roguelike dungeon. Go in there, do the roguelike dungeon, get the roguelike loot. The next, we have Nemesis bosses. There's 11 total Nemesis bosses in the game. If I remember correctly, I believe they're just all scattered throughout the world. Next, you can do this thing called Shattered Realms. It's somewhat randomized endless dungeons, kind of similar to Diablo 3 rifts at in-game. If you've done those, then you'll be kind of familiar with their Shattered Realm in-game. Last but not least, we have Crucibles, which is a Horde mode DLC. This basically just allows players to endlessly farm items. It can be accessed right away from the main game menu. Well, all right, guys and gals, that's about it for the video. The only thing I can really remember off the top of my head that I did not touch on is the reputation system. Gonna be honest, I never really found it too interesting or too important. I'll just give you a quick rundown. There's 11 total factions, 7 friendly, 4 hostile, and once you hit a certain amount of reputation, you can basically get gear and faction stuff and all that from them. So yeah, there's that as well. But hey, if you liked the video, definitely drop a like on it. I had a lot of fun making this video. I will leave links to my social medias down below. And dude, let's play some Grim Dawn together. If you're a veteran of the game, I'd love to learn from you because there's still so much more I'm trying to learn. Or if you're new to the game, I can help you out and let's play together. Swing on by my Twitch. I do stream 3 days a week, every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will leave links to all the goodies down below. And as always, everyone take it easy. Peace.